Hey everybody, this is Simon here, and I want to share a few ideas that are quite simple yet contain a lot of potential. And it's a very basic idea about that we all want to be happy, like we all want to be fulfilled and happy. But what I want to suggest to you is that happiness is not a personal thing. Happiness is not, oh, I did this and this and this and this, and I'm happy. Or I did this and this, and I fulfilled my goals, and now I'm happy. That's what I'm going to suggest to you is that's not what happiness is. Happiness is like the ground of being. Happiness is you could say that happiness is who you are, or happiness is what is. Happiness is merely this moment. It's something that is not achieved or possessed, or it's not something that you get. Happiness is not something that you get, or joy is not something that you get. So we all want to be happy. So what I want to suggest to you is transforming the part of you that wants to be happy on its own. Like I guess we all have to certain degrees this part of ourselves that wants us to be happy. It's a very natural thing, but we have been sort of taught that happiness is, having this great career, or happiness is to excel, or something in this nature. But when we really look closely at this, there really is no separate self anyway. There really is no separate identity that can be happy on its own. So by transforming this part of ourselves from wanting to be happy on our own to how can we everybody be happy together, we open the space for allowing the inflow of what we would call unity, or compassion, or togetherness, or basic unity. And that's what real happiness is. To me, that's what real happiness is. Happiness is not how can I on my own succeed with this and this, and that will give me gratification, and then the gratification will that just goes on and on and on. That never stops. And so that's what I talk about also in the Forget About Success video. You can see that video if you roll down the page. But basically transforming from how can I be happy on my own to how can we everybody be happy together. And paradoxically, it's when you make that shift that the part of you that wants to be happy on its own really becomes satisfied, because it's no longer a separate entity. It's now included in the unity, the oneness of existence itself. And from that existence itself, happiness flows naturally, because happiness is our natural state. Happiness is basically, as I said, the ground of being. And I think oftentimes we, in our society, sort of tend to miss this basic happiness because we're so consumed by the idea of achievement or success, or whatever it is, fitness goals, or career goals, whatever. There's nothing wrong with having these goals, but if it becomes much easier if you're coming internally from a place of not needing anything from those goals. So basically, don't expect them to make you happy, because that in and of itself sort of moves you away from happiness. Because happiness is what already is, and it's when we run the rat race that, oh shit, I'm running the rat race, I miss the happiness that already is. This doesn't mean necessarily that you should just stop doing things. You can keep doing things, But if the action you're taking is coming from a place internally of not wanting anything, not wanting to get or gain anything from these actions, then the quality of your actions increase, and you can do them with more presence. You can do them with you have a sort of a freedom from outcome that gives you a sense of peace, and a sense of, it doesn't really matter if I accomplish this or if I achieve that, because I'm already connected to happiness. So it's when you transform that part of yourself from how can I be happy on my own, how can I, like, not necessarily how can we be happy together, because happiness already is. How can I give love to other people? How can I, share the love that I already experience with other people? How can I include more of the unity and togetherness that I really, really desire in my heart, in my life? When you make that shift, that you can start to give without wanting anything back, and that in itself is a great way to. It leads to more love. It leads to more. It's really paradoxical, but it gives you much more than when you fulfill a goal or you succeed in a business meeting or on whatnot. That can be sort of a thrill, I guess, but it's really when you view it from that point of not like your viewpoint is no longer based upon the egocentric sort of strive for success or happiness, but you view it from a point of the universe, the highest good of all. How can I give happiness, or not happiness, but give knowledge, or give spread joy to other people. So that's really what I want to share with you today, and feel free to ask any questions, post any comments, email me if you want. Feel free to spread the video, and yeah, thank you.